Black Myth Wukong is an action RPG that transports you to the fascinating world of Chinese mythology. This game, which tells the epic story of the legendary Monkey King, attracts attention with its captivating atmosphere, rich details, and impressive visual design. This experience, filled with Souls-like mechanics, offers players strategic combat, massive boss battles, and deep exploration. Black Myth Wukong is both visually stunning and satisfying in terms of gameplay. A must-play game for those looking for an immersive and challenging single-player experience in 2024. Stellar Blade stands out as a science fiction game that draws attention with its intense, action-packed combat and impressive visuals. Players control Eve, the last hope of humanity on an Earth-like planet, and try to survive in an environment full of both technological and mystical threats. Fluid fighting mechanics are combined with quick reflex counterattacks and powerful combo abilities. The game offers a deep experience with its environmental storytelling and impressive scenes, while dramatically telling the story of humanity's struggle for survival. If you're looking for both intense action and a character-driven story, Stellar Blade invites you to an immersive adventure. Star Wars Outlaws stands out as an open-world action-adventure game that lets you dive into the darkest corners of the galaxy. For the first time in a Star Wars game, you will be able to roam a completely open universe. Players control K-Vess, a reckless and daring fugitive who carries out major heists and escapes in a gang-infested underworld. As the story takes place during the rise of the Empire, you must make bold decisions and face powerful enemies. Offering striking planet designs, fast-paced battles, and the ability to make free choices, Star Wars Outlaws promises an original experience for both fans of the series and action lovers. If you are looking for a story-driven adventure set in the Star Wars universe, this game is for you. Silent Hill 2 Remake reimagines one of the most iconic games in the psychological horror genre with a modern twist. As James Sunderland returns to the creepy town where he searches for his missing wife, this remake welcomes you to the dark and foggy streets with atmospheric horror, a suspenseful story, and mind-boggling creatures. Improved graphics, modernized gameplay dynamics, and the unforgettable soundtrack of the original game bring this classic to a new generation of players, while also offering a nostalgic journey for fans of the series. If you dare to unravel the secrets hidden in the depths of Silent Hills, this remake will truly push you to the limits of terror. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a new action platformer that brings the series back to its roots and adds a modern touch. This game combines the series' classic fast-paced and acrobatic fighting mechanics with next-generation graphics. The story brings a new perspective to the Sands of Time legend, transporting players to the fascinating world of Eastern mythology. Players control Sargon, a young hero, and navigate dangerous dungeons and enchanting environments. The agility and reflex-focused gameplay is reminiscent of classic Prince of Persia games, while enriched with modern elements. With fast-paced combat, creative platforming puzzles, and a rich storytelling, the game appeals to both old and new fans of the series. Assassin's Creed Shadows takes the series to ancient Japan, offering players an experience centered on stealth and samurai culture. Set in the fascinating atmosphere of feudal Japan, the game skillfully combines both ninja and samurai skills. The vast open world is full of historical places and mysteries to explore. The gameplay blends classic Assassin's Creed mechanics with innovative combat dynamics. The story is shaped around ancient Japanese culture and the universal conflict of assassins. If you are a fan of the series or are looking for an assassination adventure set in ancient Japan, this game will satisfy you. Once Human stands out as an action RPG that takes players to a post-apocalyptic world and is full of survival elements. After the collapse of humanity, you struggle to survive in this universe full of supernatural powers. It offers in-depth mechanics such as open-world exploration, resource collection, fighting difficult creatures, and building your own shelter. The game draws attention with its creepy atmosphere and dark art design. In this world where you have to make strategic decisions, you will face both environmental threats and mysterious enemies. If you are looking for challenging survival games, Once Human offers you both a tense and deep experience. The Altars stands out as a science fiction adventure game that deeply explores human psychology and ethical dilemmas. Players take control of a worker named John Dulski and create alternative versions of themselves in order to survive in a desperate situation. These alternative characters represent different aspects of John, and each offers specific abilities. The game offers both a personal and philosophical journey, offering an experience where your choices have a profound effect on both the story and gameplay. Filled with a striking atmosphere, character-driven narrative, and creative mechanics, The Altars takes you on an extraordinary discovery of the inner world of man. If you are looking for a game that will push your ethical boundaries and make you think, this production is for you. The Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Remake returns to the series' roots, reimagining the iconic story with modern graphics and mechanics. During the Cold War of the 1960s, players witnessed the legendary agent Naked Snake's struggle to survive in the treacherous jungles. With enhanced visuals, next-gen gameplay dynamics, and an atmosphere that preserves the spirit of the original game, this game offers both a nostalgic experience for old fans and a perfect starting point for new players. With its tactical espionage action and deep storytelling, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater invites you to think strategically and experience action-packed moments. GreedFall 2, The Dying World, expands on the beloved mechanics of the first game, once again taking you into a captivating 17th century fantasy world. This time, the story takes the player from the perspective of the invaders, not the colonized natives, in stark contrast to the first game. The strategic battles, diplomacy, and choice-driven storytelling retain the essence of GreedFall, while being enhanced with new characters, vast regions to explore, and deeper role-playing elements. The game's dark atmosphere and detailed world skillfully blend history and fantasy. If you're looking for a gripping story and tactical gameplay, GreedFall 2 is a must-try single-player game.